What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Stan the Deadpool is back. Just to give you a minor announcement. If you guys are going into the Comic Con of 2020 this weekend, I will be there. Or Alan will be there, but he'll be wearing my jacket. Or in this case, my body technically, but hey. All that matters is that Alan will be at Comic Con this weekend. If you want to see him, or specifically me, just walk around and probably meet up with me. Not Alan. Me. Stan the Deadpool. And now with that out of the way, I'm going to give it back to Alan. Stan! Hey guys, what's up? Comet Prime here, back at it again with another video. So yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, a couple days ago, Arrow has ended. Arrow is officially done, man. The series finale came out Tuesday night. I fell asleep before it came out, so I woke up early in the morning and watched it and teared up a little. I mean, I started watching Arrowverse around when Flash came out with the Flashpoint idea. So I didn't get into Arrow until season 6. And I didn't like it that much, so I just started watching The Flash and then rewatching season 5 of Arrow. So yeah, that's how I got into Arrow. But as a whole, I really did like what they did with Oliver Queen. And season 8, man, they did a good job. I really like what they did, especially with the Crisis. Now, originally, I was going to do like a full review on how I felt about Crisis, but I don't know, man. I just feel like I shouldn't do that and just do a review on Arrow since it is over. So basically, this is just my review on the series now as a whole. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. Like I said before, I teared up a little bit around the ending. But other than that, man, it was just amazing. But let's just get started with the beginning. And as always, these videos are intended for older audience, so if you are under the age of 13, do not watch this video. And if you have not seen the series finale, stop watching this video, hit the like button, and go watch the series finale. You will not regret it. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get on to the review. But yeah, this episode starts out with a typical Arrow monologue. But I say typical because it's something we usually get. But this one is a special one, something I was hoping they do, and I really like that they did it. You know the whole, my name is Oliver Queen. He survived went on you and came home with only one goal, to save his city. And for the past 8 years, he has done many great things, inspired many other heroes, basically created a league of justice, and he had to die in a crisis. And now we flash forward to present day, where we do find out that many things have changed, specifically in Arrow. Well, for one, Oliver's mother's alive. And you'd think they were just doing that scene around the time season 8 was. Nope, because apparently that was one of the deleted scenes from season 2. So there were literally a coin toss for let her live or let her die. Let her die. So yeah, that was actually pretty cool, and I like that. And basically, Oliver brought back a few, if not possibly almost everybody back. And that's pretty much how it is now. And we do get a documentary kind of thing that it did in season 7. Only in season 8, it's now kind of like a memorial for Oliver Queen now. How everyone is still missing him. They really wish he could have done better. Not that he could have done better, but that they really miss him, and they wish they could have done better to help him out in the crisis. Specifically John, who wasn't really with him during the whole crisis, which is kind of sad for him. And he's kind of the new leader for Team Arrow for this final mission. And what is that final mission? One of Oliver's old enemies from season 1 finally got out of prison and kidnapped his son. William. So Sarah brings back Queen's daughter from the future, who I cannot remember the name. I don't know why. Mia. Yeah, that bring Mia back from the future and bring her to the present to help save her future big brother. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And this brings back almost everybody on Team Arrow. Because yeah, we got Rory, Curtis, Felicity comes back. But we get Rory, not the Arsenal Rory, the Ragman Rory. Like, here's the thing, when I was rewatching season 5, I loved Rory as a character. I loved how he was in Ragman. And I was really sad to see him go. And the fact that he's coming back to this episode was amazing. The rags are back to normal. It was just awesome. So yeah, I was just too focused on that Ragman scene. I was just like, what happened next? But yeah, that was pretty much how it was in the main timeline. Because we do get a flashback to around the first season, where Oliver is still crossing names off his list and going up against people. Now remember, this is season 1, and Oliver was pretty much okay with killing everybody. And then we get a really good fight scene. Like, we just see him just shooting arrows, which is normal, but he's killing people. Like, he is legit a murderous vigilante. Like, showing no mercy to criminals. Like, please help me. Nope. And of course, we do get that infamous catchphrase, "You have failed this city." And you gotta realize this is the last time Stephen Amell says this. The last time he wears the arrow suit. I mean, I was not ready for the show to leave, but it did. Anywho, they do stop the guy, they rescue William, and they do have a memorial and a funeral in which Barry and Kara show up, which is awesome. And Emiko shows up, and the Al Ghul show up. Tommy's back alive. But there are a few people that did not come back. For example, the Earthform, Laurel, and Oliver's dad. Because we already kind of have Laurel, and I guess Oliver didn't want to bring back Robert because it would pretty much change the way he is. I'm still kind of confused about that, but I can understand it somewhat. And the funeral goes on, and Diggle gives a speech, which is nice. And then we get to see that he and his family are moving to Metropolis, so that's pretty cool. Renee, he's going to become mayor of Star City. And Dinah, she's going to be on her own for a while. Mia went back to the future. But for John, this is where I started geeking out a bit. And remember, I was watching this around 3 in the morning. So I was trying to keep my excitement down. So he's getting ready to leave. He got the package ready. When a meteor falls from the sky, okay? It crashes next to him. And when he gets back up, he notices there's a box. And he opens it, and it glows green. Now, about this scene, I just want to ask you guys, did anybody get a Ben 10 vibe from that scene? I'm not even kidding. This legit felt like a Ben 10 reference right here. I mean, think about it. Like, this is just Ben just walking around in the woods. All of a sudden, a meteorite falls in front of him. He goes to it, looks inside, and boom, the Omnitrix. But yeah, and we all know John sees a ring, most likely, because we will be seeing him become a Green Lantern soon. Which could mean that he could come back in the new Superman and Lois show. Maybe still trying to learn how to be a Green Lantern, maybe, you know? Which I can get. And he could possibly change his name to John Stewart now, since his stepfather's last name is Stewart, which could be pretty cool. And as for the final scene, that's the thing I kind of did not like about this finale. So let's see where it goes. Like, back in season 7 finale, we see the Monitor taking Felicity somewhere. The older Felicity, that was. Now we find out where he took her. Took her to presumably some sort of afterlife place that all were set up for just the two of them. It's kind of based around like when they first met. So yeah, and they're in Queen Consolidated too. And that is how Arrow ends. Now, why I didn't like this thing that much? Because, well, Felicity. I don't know, man. I just didn't like Felicity that much as a character. The actress that plays Felicity, I love her. She's amazing. I just feel like they just did her character wrong, you know? Like, I heard about how she was in the first season. She was amazing. Season 3 started to show off. Season 4 was when she was at her worst. And season 5, she got... Like, season 5, she was okay. I handled her. And then came season 6, where she basically ruined the Crisis on Earth X. And then season 7 came along, where she tries to be a murderer for some reason. And season 8, she's not around until the finale, which I'm okay with. And I'm happy that she did come back. But the way that they portrayed her and Oliver off in the final scene, it just feels a little bit wrong. So if it ended with just a funeral, I would have been okay. But yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about the series finale of Arrow. It has come a long way with some great seasons, with some okay seasons, with some terrible seasons. But in the end, it's the end of the legacy, man. Another show that I like has ended. First it was regular show, then it was Adventure Time. And Steven Universe is still going on, but it's still at its final season. Endgame came around last year. Oh man, a lot of my shows are ending, and it's sad because then it makes me remember that I am getting old. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this review. As always, like, subscribe, notification bell, all the great stuff. And whatever Stan said, I am attending Comic-Con this weekend. So if you guys want to see me during this time, go ahead and check me out. So as always, I'm going to transform my favorite enemies. Come on, Prime. Send me out.